Tonight on Business Live, Ghana Stock Exchange returns 4.6% in dollar term to investors only in the first month of this year, raising expectations of a bullish run this year. Also, Jeff Bezos is stepping down as Amazon CEO. We will analyze the impact he's had on internet entrepreneurs across the world. Plus, on the Joy Business Van today, we'll tell you how entrepreneur Mariam Najia is capturing the Saudi market with Ghana's shea butter. Hello and welcome to the program. My name is Charles Aite. We have more on these stories coming up shortly after this break. Do stay. Hello and welcome. Now, the Ghana Stock Exchange has returned 4.46% in dollar term to investors only in the first month and few days into this year, contrary to previous years when the market went through turbulent times. Now, this is coming on the back of about 7% gain in market in December last year, and the trend appears to be continuing. Already, Data Bank Research is forecasting an annual return of 24% for the GSE this year. It attributes this projection to a rebound in economic activity, improved investor confidence, alongside a compelling market valuation. Of course, we shall be joined shortly by the head of Data Bank Research, Alex Boahin, especially when he'll be helping us understand the reasons behind the sudden rise and this immense interest in the capital after 3 years of turbulence. We'll try and raise the line and get him in that particular regard. But if we could move on to other stories now, where the CEO of that's Amazon, Jeff Bezos, has finally, resigned from the company as chief executive officer. Now, Jeff Bezos is going to be overseeing specific roles within his tenure, of which his leave will post later this year, turning the helm over to the company's top cloud executive, Andy Jassy, who joined Amazon in 1997 and has led Amazon's web services cloud team since its inception. Of course, Bezos says that he will stay engaged in important issues of Amazon's concerns, but will also have more time to focus on the Bezos Earth Fund, his Blue Origin spaceship company. Now, the Washington Post and Amazon Day One Fund have all attested to this, that Jeff Bezos will leave his post later this year, turning the helm of the company's top cloud executive, Andy Jassy, according to the announcement on Tuesday. Bezos will transition to become the executive chairman of Amazon's board. This is big news, especially for various entrepreneurs on the internet, and especially when he also comes up as one of the billionaires across the world. We shall analyze the impact of this, especially when Spiky Nkrumah joins us via Zoom. He's a host of Geek Squad. But let's also bring to your attention another developing story, because UK companies are threatening to move business to another country as Ghana and Britain have failed to reach a trade agreement post-Brexit. So far, banana farmers have already lost 20% of their business, and threats are that by next week, they'll lose 70%. The three leading banana exporters indicate this could result in major layoffs. Take a listen.
Yes, how is this affecting your business?
So this obviously is not sustainable. Our buyer is getting extremely concerned that if this problem is not resolved very quickly, from next week he intends to divert a large portion of our supply to another country who already have been able to secure an agreement with the UK. So that would mean that we'll lose a substantial part of our business.
In percentage term, that's about?
From what he's saying, so far he's only threatening to take 30%, but that can quickly translate into larger volumes. And about 50% of our total production goes to the UK. So that's a significant part of our business. The problem is that if they become comfortable with this new source, chances are that they may not come back, even when the situation is resolved.
I have been engaging three innovative minds at the Accra Technical University who have been able to invent what they term an arm robot. What this means is that this is going to uplift their skills and give them the right leverage when it comes to techpreneurs across the world. I engaged them at the university campus and I've come through with this report. Here on the campus of the
Ajoka Isaac, a student of Accra Technical University. I completed Thermatech some years ago, and then I enrolled in a 3-year program in Accra Technical University to study electrical and electronic engineering. The problem in our universities here is that the drive and then the support to push the students forward is not there. So with this opportunity and the platform we had, I believe in 5 years to come is going to help our people here a lot.
It started 2 years ago. Justice Nyako, Isaac Ajoka, and Clement Siao emerged winners of the Ghana National Skills Competition organized by the Council of Technical and Vocational Education and Training. JIC Robotics, to term Justice Isaac and Clement Robotics, was initiated following the 3 students' training by De Lorenzo Spa in Milan, Italy. The aim of the training program was to increase technical knowledge on modern technologies and equipment. Agenda 2030, Agenda 2063 for Africa, and the Continental Education Strategy for Africa focus on the development of technical and vocational skills, specifically in terms of access to high-quality technical and vocational education and training, TVET. I see your colleagues, Justice and Clement, having to control the thing. Justice is holding a mobile phone, while Clement is holding a remote
controller.
How does this work?
With this, you can control it from 3 points. That is, you can start from here, which are the knobs on the bottom. Okay. You can also use the controller, which Clement is holding, and then with the controller, it communicates to this button through Bluetooth means. And then with the phone also.
So hold on. So the controller communicates with the robots through Bluetooth.
Yes. And then we
so you've already installed Bluetooth.
Exactly. So we have the Bluetooth model. So we have two aspects of two medium of communication. We have the Bluetooth medium and then the Wi-Fi medium.
Okay.
So with this, you can also control it with your phone.
As Justice
is currently doing.
So Justice, who developed the control mechanism on the phone?
Okay, so I designed the interface, and Clement also helped in the programming.
I see.
Of this particular interface here.
Wow. Could you let me see?
So this is the interface that we're having right there. So we have the JIC and we have the screen to display whatever that is going on with the robot. And the command.
So it means that if this thing is on the field of work, the contractor can, man the whole machine using his phone.
Yes.
Is this the first in Ghana, this technology? Or contractors?
For now, I've not seen anything like this.
Contractors manage the caterpillars using
their phone.
So this is like something new that you guys have come up with, right? Yes. So, I mean, how long did it take in putting this thing up? But first of all, let's see the demonstration. Have you having to manipulate the thing using a mobile phone? So what's happening now, Justice?
Okay, so currently I'm just controlling the whole system with the phone now. So when I click here, you can see that it's responding to the rotation that we're having here.
Wow. This is so impressive. Getting creative with robotics indeed. Well, away from that, effective April 1, 2021, all mobile money transactions on the platform of MTN will be carried out with a valid ID card. Mobile telecom giant says merchants are to demand the ID cards for all transactions at Momo agent points. Anita Sewa Ajoga interacted with some mobile money agents in Kumasi on this new directive. She's come through with this report.
The move by the telecommunication giant is to reduce the spate of mobile money fraud. Accepted IDs include the Ghana card, driving license, passport, voter's ID, social security and national trust ID, and the National Health Insurance Scheme card.
Each and every card or ID number has a unique number. So The ID number is going to help the mobile money operators, that's the MTN, to be able to track anyone who wants to indulge himself or herself in a fraudulent activity. It's going to help very well. So when you enter a number, your particulars, it will come on a computer, so they will know where you stay, your age, your name, I mean everything. So if I is going to help.
The new development will help us trace fraudsters.
Like we are na say dey why be say bet ma choose ID na feel like MTN no person bet me choose bet ma nyen papa na je sika ba and I'm more like I'm telling to people be this kana if I come suma on the corner so nya away because e be si da campus into say bia e ba sansa o mo ye we must from the so mo ba so ma ya so so ma ada say workshop bi na mo ba me akone ni ya to ta ni tre mo ba mo because we move 50 people compared the back April and say I was saying the planning provide the idea.
They should organize workshops for mobile money merchants so that we can celebrate on the new development. This means without a card, one would not be able to complete the process to either cash out or deposit money. But how do customers feel about the new development?
And I think it's a good initiative because it's going to put more security layer on the new the Momo system, and it's going to help because the Momo fraud has been too much, and with the layer of the voter's ID, it will help. It will help. And you have to confirm your ID so nobody can take anybody's phone without his or her prior notice to withdraw money.
It's good to use your ID card. And like, to be on the safer side, I think you should use your ID card because without the ID card now, some fraudsters are being able to hack into our accounts to withdraw some money. Yeah, so I think using the ID card, it's way much better.
ID card in the nyadi a bit me aboa because after them Crawford do mo de be hihye mbotom e be yira bebre be yira and after scrum on bokro no net ni so no.
He said, I don't think the introduction of the ID is a good move. We want them to maintain the old system.
Nti nyadi a be boa said omo ye maye na se obi treke wadwene na wamfi na onya onyi usikada said omo ye na ntinka sa na beboa.
Anita Sewa Ajoga reporting.
Well, Standard Bank, parent company of Stanbic Bank, is forecasting a growth rate of 3.5% for Ghana this year. This is a little below that of the International Monetary Fund, Moody's, as well as Fitch Solutions combined, which have all projected more than 4% gross domestic product for this year. Charles Nsingaboa looks at the report and now gives us more.
The report also said the size of the Ghanaian economy will remain unchanged at $63 billion, approximately 421 billion cedis. According to Standard Bank, COVID-19 pandemic will undoubtedly affect economic growth meaningfully, whereas growth of 6 to 8% year-on-year in the next 2 to 3 years seemed reasonably before. 1% year-on-year growth now seems likely in 2020 with a recovery from this year onwards. The report also said consumer spending is now expected to grow at 2.5% year-on-year as against the previously expected 4.9%. It pointed out that over the medium term, improving economic and political conditions will bode well for Ghanaian consumers, although disposable income remains low with spending concentrated on essential items. However, enhancing access to loans should assist consumers while inflation is expected to be well managed. Despite Ghana being classified as one of the fastest growing economies, Standard Bank said this has yet to translate into improved living conditions for many Ghanaians. A large share of consumer goods are imported from South Africa, China, Europe, and the Middle East. Yet, due to the relatively small size of the modern retailers, the country remains dependent on small to medium-sized multi-brand importers that increases unit prices.
And you're still watching Business Live. You may not find many of her products here in Ghana, but Mariam Najia, CEO of Sariam Company Limited, producers of Malek's range of natural skincare products, is capturing the Saudi Arabian market with her natural shea butter products. Now, this week on the Joy Business Van, Mariam shows us how adding value to shea nuts can make Ghana a leader in the global beauty industry. Take a look.
Ghana earned over $14 million from the export of shea butter products in 2018. Shea products are the fourth non-traditional export earner, with hundreds of thousands of farmers benefiting from it. And it's not just the farmers, but entrepreneurs like Mariam Najia. We've come to a manufacturing center at Media in Accra. Sariam Company Limited, producers of Malek's natural skincare products, started in 2009 as a small detergent manufacturing business. Then she made a shift to cosmetics.
I realized my customers wanted cosmetics done, detergents. So when I started the foreign one, I later introduced the local one, and I realized it was doing very well on the market, both the local market and the foreign market. So now I then decided to study more and then go deep into what my customers want to satisfy them.
And why not cosmetics? Shea nuts are in abundance in the northern regions of Ghana, and international demand for it is increasing, especially from cosmetics companies. With a little research and some experimenting, Mariam got working producing shea butter and black soap.
For the shea butter, we source the shea nuts from the northern sector of Ghana, which is the 3 northern regions. Then we bring them here. We wash them first. After washing, we dry. When it's dry, we crack. After cracking, we fry it. After frying, we then grind it and then add little water and knead it. After kneading, we boil, and then we get the butter, sieve, and keep it to a cool temperature.
Mariam got feedback, and along the way, she would be connected with a Saudi Arabian cosmetics company to supply her products. That was a breakthrough.
Actually, when we started our capacity, we didn't really have money for packaging, but we targeted the quality. And foreigners care more about quality than quantity or the packaging, though the packaging counts. But once they try good package and they don't get good products, they now come to us and they see our product is quality to the standard they want. So now they decided to help us to get to their standard.
In 2016, her company received funding support from the UK government through TechnoServe under its multi-year project engine. That, Mariam says, helped in purchasing machinery and boosting production. Then in 2017, a firm got recognition as Best Agro-Cosmetics Company at the SME Ghana Awards organized by Imaginate Company Limited. Mariam has faced some major setbacks, including a fire outbreak and flooding that destroyed many of her products.
Initially, when I started, I was doing it in my house. So my house got burnt and I lost everything. Though it was a starting stage, so the items involved were not that much. I think I lost close to 10,000 worth of product, physical cash and other things. But I didn't give up. I started again. So I won the awards, I got machineries, I started supplying big time. So I was having a lot. Then the flood also came in. So I took it as part of business risk. If you don't cross them, you won't get to where you are going to. So I didn't give up, honestly.
Thanks to the insurance she won as part of her SME Ghana Award package, she gradually recovered. But that taught her a lesson: to insure her business and be prepared for any disaster. That's something most SMEs don't factor in their plans. Because her target is a foreign market, Mariam has to ensure her products always meet international standards, and that is another challenging bit.
When it comes to the shea butter, you can bear with me that you buy from some people who their colors are not unique. You see, this is deep, this is very light, this is lighter, this is very deep. Sometimes some of the colors don't even. And once a foreigner opens this and open this and open this and realize they are not unique, it means the product is not good. Though when it comes to we in Ghana, they really don't care. But for the foreign market, there is so much concern on that. And we are able to come out with all the standards that we always come out with a unique color, unique quality, unique packaging and everything.
Mariam is also making headway in getting her products to other markets like the US and Europe. Now she's aiming at full automation of her products, which would increase production from 20 tons to 60. Mariam believes Ghana can make so much from shea nuts if more investments are made in growing the industry.
A business fan there bringing us the story of an entrepreneur who is capturing the Saudi market with her shea products. That's how we end this edition of Business Live. From me and the rest of the team, many thanks for watching.